Hello, I am Zatemedek, and in this video I will be showing you how to export motion capture animation data from iPi Mocap Studio to Source Filmmaker. As you can see, I have tracked and recorded a scene already. You can play this back. See that I'm derping a bit. So, if you're not familiar with iPi Mocap Studio or iPi Recorder on how to record motion capture with a Kinect or two Kinects, I recommend highly that you watch Jimmerlin's videos on how to set up your motion capture for Kinect using iPi Recorder and iPi Mocap Studio. I will link these related videos in the description. Now, you'll need some additional files and stuff for this technique to work, so you'll need the Source SDK 2009. You can find this in Tools in Steam. Get that and install it, since you'll be needing a few files and the directories for this to work. You'll also need the good old Notepad++, and you will need GUI Studio Model. I will link this in the description as well. We can find this. This is completely safe. I have pre-configured my GUI Studio Model, but for the sake of this tutorial, let's do this for you as well. When you've downloaded GUI Studio Model and you need to run the Source SDK 2009, and you will navigate to your Steam username, Source SDK, bin, Source 2009, bin folder, and you will place the GUI Studio Model.executable file in the bin folder. Now it is installed correctly. Good job. Then you'll actually be able to open the GUI Studio Model software, or executable. Tick orange box. Now press config. Set orange box tools path. Go to your Steam, which in my case is in D. Steam apps, common, Source Filmmaker, game, bin. Press OK. If you've done everything correctly, you will be able to see or select user mod in game info path. Good job. Now, we will go to another directory. This should show up if you've done or installed the Source SDK 2009 correctly. Go to your Steam apps, your Steam username, Source SDK content, TF, model source, player. Copy all of these into a different directory, which I have done, which is called d/mocap for safekeeping. Now we'll be working with the heavy model in this example, so we'll open the heavy folder and we'll see animations. When you copy this, you will not have an SMD folder, so please create an SMD folder. Good. Go back and then go into scripts and right click heavy_animations.qc like this, edit with Notepad++, and it will look like this. Scroll all the way down to the bottom until you see this, the pop D. And this is the important part. We'll be adding that, or you should be adding this, so type what it's showing here. In fact, don't type that. Just copy what's shown on screen right now. I'll highlight it as well. This should be copied into your heavy_animations.qc file. Now we'll go back into iPi Mocap Studio. And as you can see, the data is tracked, like I showed you before. But now here's an important step. Go to Export, select Import Target Character. Press Select File, navigate to the folder where you put all of these folders you copied, which is in my mocap folder. Select Heavy, go into Parts, SMD, and open the heavy_model.smd file. As you can see, it has now loaded the heavy onto the mocap data and it is being tracked with the skeleton. This is a good sign since things are working. You can pause this. Now, the only thing you really need to do is press Export Animation. And I will put this on my C drive and name it dance_short.smd. Yes, I would like to replace. Good. Now, select the file where you saved it. We can cut it for this case, and then go back into your mocap folder where you copied all those files. Go back, go into animations where you created the SMD folder, open that, right click and paste that file in, dance short underscore SMD. Right click, select all of this, copy, go into Notepad++, and where it says sequence space heavy dance space and SMD, copy the SMD in between these quotes. And we'll rename this dance short. Very good. Now press save. We're not quite done yet. For this to show up in the animation thing, we need to compile it. That is why we got GUI Studio Model. Now please click File, Load QC File, navigate to the folder where you copied everything, go into Scripts, and load heavy_animations.qc, and just press Compile. And I will be back shortly since this will take a while. Welcome back. Now we have compiled the additional animation to your animations QC file. Now it is time to see if it works. I have opened my Source Filmmaker SDK, and you should as well, and press Model Viewer, or open it rather. Now go to File, Steam Load Model. Let's find the player directory and find heavy, which is here. Open. Ah, it's already dancing. Beautiful. But when you initially open this, it usually looks like this. It is boring. So what you need to do is that you go here, scroll down all the way, and you'll see that Dance Short is listed, and just open it like you saw initially. And you can see that your motion capture data is animating pretty well, actually. This is a good sign, since now we know that this will work in Source Filmmaker. You can close Model Viewer, since we don't need it, and you can open Source Filmmaker now. This will also take a while, so I will be back shortly. We're back. Now let's create a new project called mocap_test_tut. Frame rate 30, since our capture data is also 30. And we will press create. And we will load box.bsp. Now we will import the heavy to our set by clicking here, create animation set for new model. We will find the heavy. Just wait a while until we can see the HWM version for the TF movies. There he is. Open. Now, to get your animations going, you need to right-click the heavy, select Import, Sequence, click that little tick, and now we need to find Dance in this list. There it is. Dance Short. Click it, press Open, and Playback. And as you can see, he is now dancing. So that is how I export my mocap animations to Source Filmmaker. I hope this has helped you out, or at least given you an alternative to how to export animation data from iPie. Yeah, I hope this really has helped you out. So I've been Zatemedek, and have a good day.